Can't remember who sings this song. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Welcome back, everybody. It's good to see you. On today's podcast, one thing. We're going to talk about 6 one things. If you do these things once.
Makes sense in Mike's world.
These 6 things, if you do these 6 things once in the month of April, because April's creeping up on us. We're almost in April. Is that not the craziest thing you've ever heard?
Yeah, April 2026 rolling up real fast here for just these guys, you know.
We got Dr. Parker.
We got Pastor Mike rocking the mic.
Yeah, if you do these 6 things once in the month of April, you will have a better April than you would have otherwise. I'm convinced of it. I believe it. And I'm excited to run into April.
Remind me at the end, because I'm going to add a 7th.
Okay.
Because that's how I roll.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well,
before we jump to that, we did our way in this morning. Mike is down an entire 4 pounds. 4 in a week. 4.
Nah, that could be because I wore lighter clothing.
Jeans. You're wearing the same thing.
Pretty much same stuff.
Same thing. So congratulations to Mike. Lance is not down very much.
Yeah, but you're down.
Half a pound.
You're down. That's the good news. So
get down, get down,
get down, get down. Yeah, so I was mentioning this briefly before we got started here, that here's why I know that I'm going to win this battle. This is the time that I'm actually going to hit my goal, and I'm going to experience what it feels like to have victory over this whole weight thing.
Yeah, that was a great way to start out the morning. Hey, I'm going to win this thing. Mm-hmm. Kick your ass.
Here we go.
Good morning, Mike.
I'm about to break out some whoopers. It's because this is changing. Boom.
It is.
Right here. And for those of you listening on the podcast, I'm pointing to my head. This little thing in between my ears is changing. And here's how I know this. Even this morning, as I was filling up my cup of creatine, still doing the creatine dump?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The dump?
Creatine load.
Dump load.
When you go to the concrete factory, what do you get?
Exactly.
You get to dump some concrete on here.
So I'm filling that up, and I'm putting my Metamucil in. And I fill it up with water.
There's where the 4 pounds went.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm filling it up with water. Here's what I stood there and I did this. I went, boy, I don't know. I'm holding the cup up and down thinking, I don't know if I want to take this before weigh in. Because it's heavy. This is going to add weight. I'm thinking this way.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about everything that goes in.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about the effect that it's going to have. And I've never done that. I've never even considered. Now, what I do need to do, or, I want to do this, is to start drinking more water. But I'm excited about this whole opportunity.
Well, that's fantastic. That's the epitome of, I control this second right here, right now. And in front of me, I have a couple of options, and which option is going to be the better option depends on what I want.
Yep.
And in that second, you were looking at the option of drink this now or drink it later. Well, what do I want? And you made a decision based on what you want. And that's exciting.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't, on these MMA weigh-ins. You know how they're always, then they come together and they're face to face and they look like they're about to throw down. I don't know why they don't just let them fight right there.
Yeah.
Because that's the angriest they're going to be all week long.
They're hungry, dehydrated.
They are fired up, hangry. So anyway, back to this one thing.
One thing.
April is fast approaching. I know this came to mind because I just know a lot of people that are going through it. They're going through stuff. They're going through, everything from disease to divorce to all the big D's. It's It's hard.
Yeah.
And then you throw on top of it the fact that there's just a little bit of stress going on in the world. There's a lot that we're bombarded with. If we're not careful, it can overwhelm.
Sure.
And so what I want to encourage and challenge everybody to do listening to us is this, that for the month of April, this isn't even an overwhelming burden. This isn't something that is, he's wanting us to do this every day. No, it's doing 6 things, and you decide which days you want to do them. But they're 6 one things. So these 1 things you're going to do once. I know this has got to be clear as mud, but
6
you're going to do
things.
6 things.
You do them once.
You do them once.
Okay.
Throughout the month of April. But get these 6 things in.
Okay.
And see what it does for your mental health.
Okay.
See what it does even for your physical health. See what it does for your overall, not just health of your body, but of your soul.
Boo.
Because I believe that what we forget daily is how significant it is to take care of our souls. We are souls with bodies, not bodies with souls.
Boom.
Our souls live on. Our souls are what we should be taking the most care of. These are vessels. We do need to take care of them. I have abused mine for far too long. But these 1 things that you can do will not just feed your body, but they'll feed your soul. And number 1 is this. I want to challenge you and encourage you to go on 1, and again, you pick the day, 1 lunch date with a friend or a family member that you have put off for too long.
Okay.
That has been a good relationship in the past. Something has happened. There just needs to be an olive branch extended, or that life has just gotten too busy. And this is someone that you enjoy spending time with, but you haven't spent time with them for far too long. You reach out, you get a hold of them, you set a date with them, and you go on a lunch date, dinner date, whatever it is. But you're going to spend a little bit of time with this person who fills you up. And then you hopefully fill them up as well. But, there are certain people in this world who fill us up, and certain people who will, drain us.
Yes.
But
Yes.
find that person that will fill you up, and it's just a relationship that you miss, and you want to reconnect. And so, number 1 lunch date with a friend or a family member that you have been missing. Number 2 is this. I want you to spend 1 full day out in nature. Now, full day, just call it 4 hours.
Okay.
Whatever it is. That's 1 full day, 24 hours. Doesn't have to necessarily be 24 hours. But
Right.
spend some time out in nature.
Sure.
I'm telling you right now, that is a huge thing. I am very blessed I'm married into a family of farmers, and there is a farm still, and I get to go out there, and every single time I do, when I'm driving home, I feel better. Can I fully explain it? Nope, but I feel better.
Sunshine, fresh air, hard work.
All of that.
Sweating.
The dirt. Just getting your hands and your feet in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's nature. There's something about it, and we are deprived of it. Some people.
We got a friend in Clearwater who listens to the podcast who found freedom in planting flowers and gardens and getting their hands in the dirt.
Ooh, that's a great idea. Garden. So number 1 is the lunch date. Number 2 is spend some time in nature. And then number 3 is, and it's crazy how this might be one that does the most good, but spend 1 whole day. Now, you're going to spend a whole day on this one, 24 hours with no social media.
Boom.
Isn't it something how often we are hearing now how bad social media is for us, and yet we're still hook, line, and sinker down. We are hooked on social media. I am. I find myself reaching for my phone far too often to figure out what's going on in the world.
Sure.
And is it going to change anything?
Now, for those of y'all listening to this right now who got to our show through Facebook,
Yes.
please take a moment, go over to Apple Podcasts, mark the show, go to Spotify, mark the show, go to the website, mark the show. That way you don't have to go through social media to find us. You just hit the show you want to watch.
That's right.
Boom.
Yeah. But
Yeah, social media.
spend,
Doom scrolling.
yes. There is so much time wasted on social media.
Arguing with people you don't even know about topics you don't know anything about situations that have no impact on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But by God, you got an opinion here.
What? Talk about a load. Talk about just waste.
Yeah.
So one day,
One day, no social media.
no social media. Number 4 is this. This is for a better April. So you got a week here or so to plan out your days that you're going to do this on. But number 4 is this: spend one day doing. This is, these are not supposed to be easy. They're supposed to be a little bit of a challenge. But you're going to spend one day doing nothing. Just going to chill. Now, when you're doing nothing, you might read a book, but just chill. Take a day of letting your mind, your body, and your soul relax. That is a lost art. Relaxing. This is not going to be easy for you, I can tell.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking as soon as you're done with number 6 there.
Okay. So one day doing absolutely nothing. That's number 4. Number 5 is this. You're going to spend one day trying something completely new. See what that does for you. There's got to be something that you haven't done. Can you think of it?
Mm-hmm.
Have you
Something completely new. I'll have to think.
Have you ridden a unicycle?
I've tried to ride a unicycle.
Well,
it didn't work out very well.
But so some of this is going to cause, we have to think about it.
Sure.
This has to be an intentional thing. Isn't that just going to happen?
Right.
It has to be intentional. And so you're going to spend one day in April trying something brand new. And I think I'm going to take an art class.
Ooh.
That's what I've been thinking about. I have no artistic ability when it comes to like painting,
Yeah.
Stuff like that, or drawing.
Right.
None of that. My family, the Snows, are artistic people. They have got, it's amazing. I've got a second cousin who is like, he's
An
savant type of artist. It's crazy. I'll show you some stuff. Number 6, this is the last one. And this is one that will hopefully just start for you to create you'll feel so good about this. You'll want to continue to do this, but it's spend one day in April serving others. So you're going to go to like a food pantry or a soup kitchen, or you're going to go, volunteer at a dog, rescue place, whatever. Spend, I guess, serving dogs as well. So you're going to serve others. You're going to your focus is not going to just be on you, but it's going to be on others. And so one time in the month of April, you're going to do all 6 of these, and see what April does for you. See how that works out. Set this as a goal.
Well, what I started running through my mind as you were saying all these things is I could probably do 5 of those all in one day. I don't think that's the point.
That's not the point. Yeah, it's not about the pace.
Serve somebody I've never served before. That'll count. That'll double up on a couple of them. And now the service will have to be outdoors. There's 3.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
You're going to have this done on April 1.
Oh, yeah. Next.
April Fool's Day. Yeah. So, and then I have just one more word of encouragement for you, because this can be the best experience that you've had. It can be the best April that you've had. And it is this idea that I want to encourage you to invite the Lord to join you on this. So on these 6 things, when you go and you are doing these things, invite the Lord. Just say, Holy Spirit, let's do this.
I would suggest you invite him to guide you on this. So like,
Wonderful.
look at these 6 that he just kind of gave you and that you were writing down as we were talking
Mm-hmm.
and say, okay, Lord, who do you want me to have lunch with?
There you go.
And then
I like that.
just sit back and go throughout your day and see whose name comes to you throughout the day.
It's good.
Now, you mentioned one day doing nothing, maybe reading.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a suggestion for what you could read.
Beautiful. Oh, yep. Sent me. I love the fact that you didn't just send me a text yesterday that said, "Hey, I got you a book." He said, "Did you read the book?" I said, "Oh, no, I haven't read the book." And
You said
you knew you already had it.
Maybe Barnes and Nobles has got one.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
like,
said.
okay, you don't even have the book.
No,
I
this
got
is
you.
awesome.
I got you.
Thanks, man. I'm excited about this.
This is a life-changing book.
Wow.
So if you're looking for something to read out there,
Mm-hmm.
Viktor E. Frankl, no E, Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. Life-changing. Ask
A
Eric.
book that was released in 1946 that is as relevant today as it was then. A Holocaust survivor, and he talks about his experience through the Holocaust.
His experience, his ideas. I'm not going to spoil anything,
Mm-hmm.
but when I say life-changing, not just my life, but you'll see.
Wow. Looking forward to it.
So,
Well, we'll talk about that. Beautiful. All right. Let's go have us an amazing day.
having an awesome day, guys. I keep waiting.
Mhm.
There he goes. Finally, hit the button. I've been waiting for the button. 6 things to do in April separately on different days.
So many rules for one thing.
One thing. Do it once in April. 6 things. Change your life.
And have an awesome week.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Just These Guys. You know, if you're still listening, hit the damn subscribe button. We'll see you.